Hi everyone, hope you all are doing great. In my last video I showed you how to make methi pakoda. If you missed it, find the link in the description below. Ganesh Chathurthi, also called as Vinayaka Chathurthi, is a festival celebrated in India dedicated to Lord Ganesha. He is regarded as god of new beginnings and his favorite sweet is considered to be modak, which is traditionally made with rice flour and jaggery. Over time, there is a various different form of modak, steamed modak, dry fruit modak or fried modak. Today I'm so excited to share this special modak recipe keeping our health in mind, also sharing a special tip after I air fry. So keep watching until the end and let's get started. Welcome to Shine with Shobs. This channel is all about making you shine with my healthy diet and building your emotional strength. So make sure to like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any new updates from me. For this I'm taking half cup fine semolina, also known as rava or suji. If you have coarse rava, grind it in a mixie jar for a fine texture. Next I'm taking half cup multigrain atta instead of maida. This multigrain flour contains oats, maize, soy, wheat, ragi, chana dal and barley. Healthy and nutritious option for you. To this add 1 tablespoon melted hot ghee or butter. Use vegan butter for vegan option. This will give that crispy texture. Using your hand, mix it together and press to see if it starts to bind. Now adding almond milk little by little. You can add water if you don't have almond milk. Make sure to form a soft stiff dough. So don't pour all the almond milk. Keep adding as and when needed as you mix the flour together to form a tight dough. It should not be too sticky. See, I took half cup milk, but I don't need to use all of it. So now I'm going to keep the leftover milk aside. We'll show you how I make use of it later. Don't knead the dough a lot. Cover with a wet paper towel and set it aside for 15 minutes. In the meantime, let's make the stuffing. Take a heavy bottom pan, add 1 tablespoon ghee or butter. It's melted, turn the flame low, add 1 cup desiccated coconut powder. Oh, I totally forgot to add poppy seed or couscous. Add 1 teaspoon couscous, which is optional. Saute for a few seconds and mix it with coconut until it turns light brown. Don't saute for a longer period. Add 1/4 cup jaggery powder. Adjust the sweetness according to your taste. Make sure to mix well. To this adding 1/4 cup almond flour. It gives a nice flavor and texture, helps to blend together well along with desiccated coconut. If you haven't seen my healthy Gujiya recipe, do check it out. It's very similar. Add 1/4 teaspoon cardamom powder. Smells so good. Mix it well. Here comes the leftover almond milk. Pour it in. This will bring in some moisture and blend well. Turn the gas off, cover and keep it aside. Now let's work on the dough. Grease your hand with ghee and knead it for a bit. Then divide the dough into equal portion. You may also use a knife to cut and divide. Then roll it into a ball and keep it aside under wet paper towel so it doesn't get too dry. I'm going to use a mold. I got this easy modak mold which is very easy to use. Grease it well. If you don't want to roll it using a rolling board, then this mold is very useful. In the meantime, let's preheat the air fryer. Let me show you how the stuffing looks. So beautiful. Now let's start making it. Take a small ball, put it inside the mold and press the other end. A perfect round shape is formed. Using my fingers, I press all around once again so it's even and not too thick. Now stuff the coconut jaggery filling into the round shape and start making pleats the way you see. Carefully bring them together and join them making a modak shape. I was able to get 11 medium-sized balls. If you don't have a mold, using a rolling board, gently roll out each ball into a small puri shape, thinning out the edges using your fingers. Fill it with the stuffing. Make sure to be generous with the stuffing, only then it will be tasty when you bite into the modak. Shape it the same way, making pleats and joining together. You can be creative by making small lines around using a fork or spoon. It's totally up to you. I love this mold, so I don't have to roll each piece out. Continuing to make the rest of the modak now. Use the same recipe to deep fry. I understand the taste is not the same when you air fry. I've been using my air fryer for so long that I give tips how to keep the snack moist and how to cook well inside without getting over dry. You can check out plenty of other air fryer recipes in my channel. See how beautifully these are coming out? So good. I'm loving it. Now it's time to air fry. The air fryer is preheated. Open the basket. I'm going to use avocado oil to spray, which is safe for air fryer. Place the modak one by one without crowding the basket. Make sure there is gap in between each piece. These look so pretty, cute and happy. Brush lightly with oil. Avocado oil is one of the best options for air frying. Now close it and set the temperature to 350°F and time to 10 minutes. In the meantime, I am decorating the platter with dry rose petals, keeping it ready. Air fryer is beeping. Wow, look at these beauties. It's starting to get golden brown. It looks perfect and the filling is intact. Nothing is falling out. Brushing slightly with oil. This will help bring out some color. When you cook with Maida, whole wheat, Atta or multigrain flour, the color and the texture will be different. You will slowly get used to it once you start using different Atta. Close the basket, set the temperature to 350°F for 8 more minutes. Each air fryer is different, so set it according to your liking. It's done. Wow, look at the beautiful air fried modak. I'm loving it. Plating it in this lovely thali, perfectly cooked and crispy from outside. Love the color and it looks amazing. Let's open it up. Hear the crispy sound. Oh wow, so cool. The filling is intact. Looks awesome. Sometimes it gets hard for the elderly people to bite, so here's a tip. I made a sugar syrup using monk fruit sugar. Soak it for 5 minutes, then take it out and store it in a container. This will kick in some sweetness and keep it soft. It turned out perfect, crispy from outside and yummy coconut jaggery filling inside, just melted in my mouth. These days we have so many health issues and we often shy away from eating any sweets or even making sweets at home. So that's why I try to bring some healthy sweet option, and those who are having diabetes, those who are looking to avoid white sugar or white flour like Maida, this is a great option. You can use the same recipe. If you don't want to air fry, just use the same recipe and deep fry for a change, and check it out, try it out. So my channel is all about healthy eating. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, do follow me for more healthy meal ideas. I make a lot of plant-based and wholesome balanced meal ideas in Instagram and Facebook, and I also create plenty of healthy recipes for you. So I'm so pleased that this modak recipe turned out absolutely perfect and crispy. I wish you all a fresh start, new beginning. Stay healthy, keep smiling, keep shining. And stay tuned for another exciting recipe, and don't forget to shine with soaps.